When you think of comedy improvisation, maybe the television show Whose Line Is It Anyway comes to mind. Short, funny scenes with zany props and ideas. But there's much more to improv than meets the eye. The art form can make you a better listener, public speaker, creative thinker, and team player. And as we hear from local improvisers, it can be life-changing.
Improv is going on stage without a script.
Spontaneously coming up with scenes.
You get to play.
Every time you do it, it's different.
It's a skill set that is undervalued in our society. About being present, about listening, about experiencing emotion and connectivity and collaboration, and about thinking about something greater than myself.
My name is Roger Sutphin, and I'm a member of Left 4 Dead.
He looks good for a dead thing.
We started out in a class together, and we got the idea that maybe we would be the only group in the country that was of senior age to draw on the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, and on up. That's what our basis is.
I hear it too. I wish someone would sweet.
We were talking about the decades, not the people's age. Although we are, some of us are a little older than that.
I think Carol's the oldest, isn't she?
Yes, of course. Right.
Never in my wildest dreams did I think that in my 60s I would make so many new friends of all different ages, and all of whom make me laugh. And Left 4 Dead in particular, we crack each other up. We can get together and just have a great time.
And that's probably the most fun part of it, is the feeling like getting together like you did with kids when you're little.
We've grown up improv-wise, and as humans, we've become a family. I think we know an awful lot about each other, and we share it.
All we have to do is say, he's no longer with us.
We like something called scene flurries. We'd start out with a scene, and we tag each other out and take over the joke.
Tagging out is one of our best things, I think. The audience seems to love it, and we love it.
This is the easiest scene to do.
And it's just a tremendous feeling when you do hit your, what they call the game within a scene, and that game just goes on, and it's just, it's funny, and the audience is enjoying it, and you're enjoying it. Oh, it's a thrill.
Claire, don't tell anyone.
We've worked at RIT, their Improvimonium Festival, for 4 or 5 years, and they're somewhat surprised that we do more than, chew our own food. So there's that aspect of having older people as improvisers with the younger audience that I really enjoy.
I can type faster than you. I can type faster than you think you can type.
I'm Trish Campbell, and I'm a member of both Good Luck Improv and Left 4 Dead.
At this point, I'd consider you a trespasser with no sense of urgency about leaving.
That would be true.
With Good Luck Improv, because we're all kind of just starting to team off together, we're still kind of wading through the process of figuring out what style we want to work with and how we work best together and at what.
Now I can't type.
It's really the best of both worlds, having the two different teams to play with who are in different places in their tenure, so to speak.
We're learning more about improv at every rehearsal, but we're also learning more about each other at every rehearsal, and so it just brings your whole group closer together as improvisers, but also as women and people, and it's just a great experience because you can grow so much in so many different areas, like not just in entertainment and improv, but just in practical life skills too.
Kristen, what's going on? Remember what we learned in Zumba? You've got to kick, and kick, and kick, and roll your hips. Roll your hips.
The most challenging part of improv for me is just actually focusing and hunkering down and being like, okay, this is here to have fun, but you're also here to work and grow. And I just want to laugh and play.
The idea that improv is only for people who want to be, Tina Fey or, whomever is ridiculous. It adds a lot to your life.
I always used to worry about making mistakes and stuff. I mean, I still do and get upset when I make mistakes and all. But I think I have a higher tolerance for making mistakes. And
people knowing about it. I'll point them out. And I do see mistakes more as a gift.
It has taught me to listen better, listen more, and then respond to what the other person is saying, not just wait for my turn to have the floor, you know. Listen to me, listen to me.
I think that improv really erases any fear that you might have. It just gives you complete confidence that no matter what is being thrown at you, you can handle it. So it really kind of removes that barrier.
I never realized how much I said no until I was taught yes and then to try to bring that into my daily life when I'm interacting with people is an ongoing process. I'm just going to be candid. I'm a heavy person, and I don't like people like looking at me. There's me shame and stuff about it, about being looked at. But I said, so if I can go up there and get over all that and just participate in improv, if I can do it, anybody can do it. That's kind of how I look at it.
You can learn more about classes and performances at the Focus Theater by visiting focustheater.us.